There are two big things that I learned on this trip. They're not really connected, but I'd like to share them with you. The first one is I used to say everything sucked. Even before I even gave it a shot. So if I felt out of it, like if I didn't do good at it, if I wasn't good at it, it was easier for me to get away with it. For example, Frisbee. When we were presented to the sport of ultimate Frisbee, we started off with a drill, like just passing the Frisbee, but I just couldn't get it to go straight or to go to where I wanted or to go high. So when the game started, I insisted that Frisbee sucked. Throughout the trip, I learned that saying things sucked was only an excuse for me when I found something difficult or uncomfortable. After the first experience with the Frisbee, I was at Emory and Henry College in the college pool with my classmates and Claire. And Claire pulled out a Frisbee and she taught me how to throw it straight and accurately. Now I can say Frisbee isn't all that bad. My crappy mindset doesn't just influence me and my attitude, but the energy of the group as well. And now let's talk about Appalachia. Before I came here, I didn't even know what Appalachia was. I didn't even know it was a word, actually. But I did know the stereotypes of a hillbilly. But throughout the trip, that stereotype shattered. Appalachia is named after named after the Appalachian mountain range. It includes parts of Virginia, parts of West Virginia, parts of Kentucky, and parts of Tennessee. It's very rural, and it's filled with beautiful trees, mountains, and animals, and not to mention those devilish no-see-ums that bit us all. The people in this region are just or more educated than I am. They are just as peaceful as I am, and they make an honest living just like my family makes an honest living. But one stereotype that remained persistent throughout the trip is Southern hospitality. For example, we stayed in Whitesburg, Kentucky, and a woman who we had never met hosted us for dinner. She cooked fried pork chops, fried potatoes, beans, collards. We even got delicious banana pudding and peach cobbler with ice cream. To top it off, we had sweet tea and Coke. Coke tastes so good when you're deprived from it for a long time, by the way. Coming in, I expected people like Mama Laura not to feel comfortable with my skin color or even care for us at all. That was definitely not the case. She treated us like family. Appalachia is like family. In fact, Appalachia is like my sister. It's unfortunate that I didn't know about her until now. If my sister were ever to get hurt, it would hurt me. If something made my sister upset, it would make me upset. If something made my sister happy, it would make me happy. If my sister were ever to need me at any given point, I would be there no matter what. It's cool for me to know the stuff that I learned about myself and Appalachia, but it's actually better to do something about it. When things are difficult or uncomfortable, I shouldn't just shut it down. I should work harder because it's not fair to underestimate myself. When I don't underestimate myself, I think I have the power to inspire the people around me as well. Also, when I get home, I'm going to do something with the knowledge I had gained about Appalachia. I'll help those around me know and understand what Appalachia actually is and shatter the stereotype of the hillbilly. After high school, I plan to maybe intern with Larry Gibson. He's a gentleman I drew on the mural, and he managed to inspire me with his amazing will and power to stop mountaintop removal, not just at his home, but anywhere. I too want to stop mountaintop removal. Even though it's not happening in LA where I live, it's affecting my brothers and sisters, and I'd do anything for my family.